challenge of being on a road trip is, of course, doing the laundry. And here I am at the Laundrette in Puerto de Santa Maria. €7 for a wash load from my fantastic road trip across the southwest of England, down through Santander, and then down from Santander through Madrid here to the Puerto de Santa Maria, where I'm waiting for the ferry from Huelva to Tenerife.
Definitely breakfast, olive oil, serrano ham and tomato.
Good morning from Puerto Santa Maria, and here I'm in the old part of town, walking through it. This is where I've been staying, and I'm off to see what's around and what adventures I can find. So look at this that I've got for 116 for 3 days. Air conditioning. There's my car down in the street, but it's going into the garage. This is the lounge, and it's quite long and thin. Dining room table here. A full-length mirror. Oh, this is home for a while. Anyway, bathroom, and finally 2 single beds. The room with the view, and a well down there, looking off over the old town. That's the entrance to the building. That's the entrance to the lift. And I'm off to the Puerto de Santa Maria to go and get myself a seafood lunch. Hopefully I'll make it there and back safely. That's my flat in there, 3rd floor. So this is Plaza España in Puerto de Santa Maria. There's the church. This is the Hospital de San Juan de Dios. John of God, a Portuguese soldier turned health worker, nurse, and in 1886 the Pope declared him the patron saint of hospitals and hospital workers. This is the Hospital of San Juan de Dios here in Santa Maria. And here in Plaza de Cristobal Colón, typical picture of Cristobal Colón here, discovering America. This is a beautiful city town right on the coast of port, on the southern coast, just below Jerez. Jerez is the Spanish word for sherry. Jerez de la Frontera is where sherry comes from, that special wine which is well known throughout the world. Like champagne comes from the area of Champagne in France, sherry, authentic sherry, comes from Jerez de la Frontera here in Spain. And here we discover the Castillo de San Marcos, St. Mark's Cathedral. Here it is, Castle of San Marcos. This is a statue of Alfonso X, the Wise, El Sabio, who in 1281 declared the Puerto de Santa Maria a place. And this statue is in front of the Castle of San Marcos. This is the entrance to the castle. And here the interior courtyard. There's a sort of mosaic here on the floor of the castle. I think that's a little bit more modern. Up there on that turret, there's a prayer to the Virgin Mary written in red. I would like to have spent more time here in the castle, but unfortunately, the seafood restaurants close their kitchens at 4, and it's nearly 3. So I'm off to do that, because I'd much prefer to eat seafood than look at this castle. Con el señor aquí de un bar que se llama el Potaje y me está explicando que los mariscos, ¿qué les pasó?
Que sanidad no deja que ponga el marisco en la calle para vender.
¿Qué coño? Y lo bonito que era eso aquí en el puerto, ahora no existe.
Eso era típico del puerto.
Ya, típico de aquí, hace tiempo.
Con el
sí,
marisco,
con el marisco y todo ahí al aire.
Los camarones,
pero ya no.
la mojama, todo eso de la
Entonces, ¿dónde se come el marisco bueno aquí ya?
Ya tiene que ir a Romerijo, a la Quinita,
okay.
a la Plaza de la Herrería.
Ahí. So there you have it from the guy here. Health and safety, I knew it. The EU. When I couldn't find what I was looking for, which was when I came here before, many years ago, all of the bars had the seafood on display behind glass in cabinets, but you actually saw the seafood, it was there, you could look at it, you could choose what you wanted, and apparently it's all been forbidden by the health and safety of the modern age. Such a shame that people nowadays can't see that, because that was a beautiful aspect of coming here to Puerto de Santa Maria. I'm glad I got the chance before the bureaucrats overruled it. Anyway, so now I'm rushing to find a restaurant where there will be seafood on the menu, but it's kept in the back, out of the light, in refrigerated freezers, I assume. My own protections. Qué bonito. Mira, yo estaba buscando el marisco en las ventanillas, en el escaparate. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Pero qué pasó con el marisco en el escaparate? ¿Dónde?
Enfrente.
¡Ay! ¿Mariscos en el escaparate? ¿Sí? Ah, ok, pues voy a ir a mirar primero y después vengo aquí. Gracias. This one is the one that has the seafood in the escaparate. In fact, here it is. This is what I remember. The seafood in the escaparate. Qué bueno. Esto es lo que he estado buscando por todo el puerto de Santa María. Y ahora lo encontré. Pues mira, qué bueno. Camarón, percebes, langostino. Qué bueno. So now I can choose from the window what I want to eat here in the restaurant. So literally, I buy my seafood like this. It comes in packed up in this. You pay for it at the counter. And I'm now sitting down at the restaurant, and I'm going to ask the waiter to put it on plate. And I'm looking at the menu and ask them for a few other things as well, which are here. Bread in a bag. So from this to this. Now, as I feared, I don't like them very much. They're a bit crunchy in the mouth.
with the shells. And I'm not bloody peeling them. I don't mind peeling the big ones though. So I think it's as much about coming here to eat the seafood as anything else. And here, crab claw, like that. A bit of lemon juice on it. And breaking it open and getting that meat out. Delicious. Very good. So much better than looking around an old castle. You know, I was talking to Elliot over my trip with him. And Elliot is all about places and history. And I'm all about people and food. There's a difference in that. And tomorrow, we're going to be heading down the road to see an old friend of mine in Gibraltar.